I can't hear you, baby. We can't hear you.
How you doing, Kendra?
Hey, I'm doing good. What's your name, love?
My name's Malcolm,
Malcolm. Where you calling us from?
Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago. Your first time here?
Yeah, this is my first time. I enjoy your show, by the way.
Thank you. How old are you?
I'm 32.
32. What do you do for a living?
I'm a physician, a scientist.
A scientist?
hmm
Oh, wow. You have any children?
I have two. I have two boys,
How old are your boys?
6 and 7.
Are same mother?
Yep, same mom.
Have you ever been married?
I was previously,
When did you guys get divorced?
2019.
We're nosy. You don't have to answer, but why'd y'all break up?
Just differences in what we want in life, and I feel that we kind of outgrew each other, so we moved on and went our own directions.
Do you co-parent well?
Yeah, we do co-parent well though,
You
for sure.
co-parent well. All right. Malcolm Chicago, 32, physician. He's a scientist, two kids. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces. All right. Was once married. Do you want to get married again?
Yeah, I'm husband material. I'm looking for wife material.
He is husband material looking for wife material. Let's do it. What kind of woman you looking for, love?
I'm open. I prefer chocolate, beautiful sisters, but I'm open to other cultures of black, beautiful women.
So you're open to women that are not black.
Other cultures of black, beautiful women. So that's Nigerian, that's Caribbean, that's maybe other parts of the world, Puerto Rico, even. I'm open,
Puerto
not
Rican
just
women.
American.
You consider Puerto Rican women as black women?
There are some dark skinned, beautiful. I'm not a colorist, but I do prefer melanated women. So I'm just letting you all know that like I like to open up my horizon and not just be centered in the US.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Malcolm Chicago 32. So you're open to all that. What's some deal breakers for you?
Wow. Deal breakers would be like weed smoker, um, out partying with the boys type woman. I like a woman that's more so career oriented, focused on what she want to do, but also know how to balance out her work life. Also know how to balance out her home life, and know how to integrate into a family dynamic. That's what I like.
Okay, because she have kids already.
Yeah, that's fine. Kids are totally fine.
Do you want more kids?
I'm open to it. I have two boys. I'm happy with my two boys, but I'm always open to the ideal of expanding.
Okay. Does she have to look a certain way? Besides, you gave us the ethnicity, but is there a shape requirement? Appearance? Well, we know you want a black woman. So is there a shape requirement that she have to look a certain way?
I prefer healthy, number one, not obese and not too skinny, like not eating, someone who's in tune with themselves, understand that, health is above looks. And then also, I prefer shorter women. I'm 6'2". I prefer a woman that's 5'8" and shorter.
5'8" and shorter. Okay. Oh, you're 6'2", and you want a woman 5'8" and shorter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Does she got to make a certain amount of money?
I'm open to that as well. I'm more so focused on how you manage your money and not so much as how much money you make. Can you take care of yourself and can you put your money in the right places? So I would say like, I mean, 60 to 70,000 and up. In today's world, she should be able to manage herself pretty good.
Okay. Does she? Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, sure. Let me move my
And your
phone.
minimum was 60,000.
Yeah, minimum 60,000.
Okay. Looks like you have a nice house.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we see you, Malcolm. Now, Malcolm, does she have to be? You look good. Does she have to be in
Thank you.
Chicago?
I prefer Chicago, Illinois, that area, Indiana. Long distance relationship doesn't work out too good for me. I've tried a long distance relationship, and it wasn't even that far. It was in St. Louis. It didn't work out too well because I'm more of an in-person type of guy. Um, I feel like if you're going to build with somebody, you want to be able to see them, learn them, be in person with them, and not be so far away all the time. So for sure.
I love it. What's the age range you would date?
From 25 to about 32.
25 to 32. Um, when was your last relationship, Malcolm?
My last relationship, I would say my last official relationship was my ex-wife.
Okay, got you.
2019, yeah.
All right. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I pass.
No pass, no problem.
Yeah.
All right, Malcolm. Why do you think you're single?
I think sometimes by me being a career-oriented man, a lot of women would see it as like, oh, well, he probably not going to have time for a relationship, or, oh, he has two kids, maybe he's still connected with the mom in that way. And I think sometimes it's a misunderstanding because I be on my grind. Like, I'm a business owner as well, but I also have other things about me that's not just so boring. Like, I'm not just into like career work, work, work. I like to go out. I like to party sometimes, but I would like to party with a companion. You know what I mean? I'm an artist. I'm a musician. So sometimes it's hard for someone to see all of these different things. How can a man juggle this? But I feel like, we're all dynamic beings. We're all dynamic entities. So I think that vibration, if a woman is now in that vibration with me, she's probably going to look somewhere else or look for less. Or even if she's insecure, she's going to look for a guy who's more, I would say, not flexing like that. Cause sometimes I could come off very alpha male-ish, but that's not a negative thing. That's me not really being connected with my masculinity, being connected with who I am as a person. So I could be said to be kind of overconfident at times, um, even arrogant if a person don't, understand why I may not participate in certain types of crowds. But at the end of the day, I like what I like. I go for what I go for, and I'm not going to give up on my journey of finding the perfect woman for me. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
Okay, so you said you want to get married again. This is a new question I've been asking. If you get married again, would your wife come before your two children?
I believe that that's a good question, Kendra. I'm not going to even lie. I think a man's supposed to, in a religious way, a man would be told to put his wife before his children. But I feel like if it's a family dynamic, it's a team effort. I wouldn't even want to compare my children to my wife. Like, that's another sector. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like my wife is my wife. That's my companion. Together, we rule together. We take care of our family together. We delegate, you know what I mean? So in that sense, yeah, she would come before when it comes to authority, but when it comes to my children and their like well-being, no, like my children not going to be last. My children not going to be second. Like, I got to be a father first because I'm a father whether she's there or not. So first and
Fair
foremost.
enough. And you said you don't mind if she already has children, right?
Nah, I don't care about that. Long as it's not like by like 8 or 9 different baby daddies. Um,
Well, how many kids
I'm
does
being
she
I'm
have?
exaggerating when I say that. I'm
Do you have
exaggerating that.
do you have an amount that is like your minimum amount of kids she can have?
Um, no more than 2. I would be okay with that. Um, I did talk to someone. She has 2 kids, and it was like a full house, just my kids and her kids, and all of us just all hanging out. It was a lot, but I'm open to the ideal if she have more mature children, no more than 2.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Malcolm, Chicago, 32, a physician. He's a scientist, 2 children. Jose, 25 to 32. He was once married, looking to get married again. He's a Pisces. He's 6'2". He'll date a woman 5'8" and above. So nobody shorter than 5'8".
No, shorter than 5'8". Nobody taller
Sorry,
than 5'8".
no taller than 5'8".
Yeah. I
Okay,
prefer
she
short.
has to make at least 60,000. And you said she does have to be in Chicago?
I prefer Illinois. It doesn't have to be Chicago. It could be the suburbs. It could be the surrounding part of Indiana, East Chicago, Indiana. Long as it's driving distance.
Okay. Let's do it, boo. How you want her to reach out to you, honey?
My Instagram is Doc Lee MD, DocLeeMD.
Doc. So like that is at the bottom.
Yep, correct.
Doc Lee MD on IG. Thank you. That helps out a lot when you have it at the bottom of the screen. Thank you, boo.
All right, Kendra.
He
All
needs
right.
more
You have a
time
good
ago,
night.
honey.
All right.
All
Bye.
right. Bye, baby.